I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say.
Bombastic side eye.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. How are you all doing? I trust you guys are having a beautiful and wonderful time today. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, hi, thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. In today's video, I just want us to have a look at this Latina woman's video. So in her video, she says that Black people do not have the right to tell white people or Hispanic people what they can say and what they cannot say. Guys, please stay with me. Let's just hear what she said in this video. And of course, I'm going to show you some stitches because obviously people came for her, and I'm going to show you her comment section. For some reason, this video is still up on TikTok. And also, I want the Hispanic people that are subscribed to my channel, because I see your comment. I want her to please tell me what she said in this video is okay. Check this video out.
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N-word, that means a white person also can use the N-word, because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter. So with that said, the fact that they're trying to sue this woman, this white woman, they're trying to take her kid away from her because she used the N-word, just shows you how toxic cancel culture is. And this is a great case as to how we need to stop cancel culture. It is anti-American. It is anti-free speech. And if you can say the N-word, so can I, whether you like it or not. It doesn't affect your freedom, but you're sure affecting mine by telling me that I can't say it because I'm not black. So make the N-word great again.
Bombastic side eye.
She did this video. She watched this video and it was beautiful. It was okay for her to post it. I'm trying to understand the hunger, because I have seen loads of videos on TikTok lately, people using the N-word or trying to use the word, like literally making a video, I have the right to say it, freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. You all really want to say it. I saw a video, I don't know if you heard the news, a white man went into an African-American restaurant and he said the N-word. The white man obviously effed around and he found out. And the fact that he went to a black space and he said the word with his full chest. It is the audacity, y'all. It is the audacity. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to show you some stitches that I've put together. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. In her comment section, she was really doubling down. And she did a follow-up video addressing a black man who responded to her video. Stay with me, guys. Let's check these videos out.
Black person wants to use the N-word, that means a white person also can use the N-word, because
I have to disagree with you, miss, as a Puerto Rican, born and raised in New York, a different older generation than you. Using the N-word, they feel like it because the African brothers and sisters use that. They say the R, they used the A, get along back when I was growing up. Even I disagree, they use it because the territory towards them. It's not covered by the fucking First Amendment. You don't have freedom of speech, use the N-word. That lady at Rochester, Minnesota, got to deal with a counselor who used that slur for that autistic black child. Shouldn't say that shit in the first place. And that woman not going to say that if somebody is an African-American sister or what her age or her belt. Because she got to get consequences to say that N-word. Believe me. She thinks she's fucking entitled. Nothing's got to happen. See, what it is right now, because Trump let these racist son of bitches come out of fucking route. Now, they want to go back in the day, realize it or not. They want to use that word to anybody, the person of color, especially African-American sisters, without no consequences and remorse from saying that shit. Because there's going to be reaction saying that shit, believe me. Even I totally fucking guess that somebody that doesn't like to use the A-word just being a fucking racist. If somebody called me the S-word when I switch it, I'll probably do the same thing, respond back, they could be missing some fucking chiclets. Or worse. It's not covered by the First Amendment. It's certain things, it's not covered by the First Amendment. That is one of them. So you might be uproar, you deep down inside, I don't know why you want to feel openly say the N-word without no consequences in it, man. That shit is not gonna fly. At all. At all. It's mind bumbling. It seems like you're a Latina too. I don't know what part of Latina group you're. Does it fucking matter? You don't even fucking use that word as well as myself. I don't fucking use it. I don't condone it either. But if the African American community want to use it, it says the R, said the A, get on. They've been doing that since I was in Youngstown, New York, practicing saying to each other. Why you want to feel comfortable because you want to be like you, part of the hip hop crew and all that. Since I was growing up in New York City, about over 40 years ago before I joined the military, and it's continued to this day. No, man, no. I totally disagree with you on this part. It's not covered for the fucking immersement. It's not fucking consequence. It's consequences of your actions. Say something stupid out of your fucking mouth. It's not covered by the First Amendment. What it is, they don't want. I'm gonna tell you right now. They don't want to be held accountable to say the N-word or say the S-word to us Latinos without any consequences. Deep down inside, that's what these racists, some of the bitches, don't want to do. They want to go back to there was no consequences. I'm sorry, we ain't going fucking back. Might hurt in your feelings because you feel offended to the white tea lady got backlash. You used the N-word for an autistic 5-year-old kid. She ain't gonna say that to a black sister, her age group or her belt, say the N-word. I wish she should say to something of the sister because she will be missing some of her hair and missing some of her fucking shit just to say that too. She know that. She's a fucking coward. That's why she talking that N-word with somebody personal and vulnerable. Because they're all fucking bunch of cowards. Alright? So I'll just let you know what I'm coming from. It's not covered how much you feel it is. It's not covered the First Amendment. It's not counterculture. How dare you simply for the or these Billy Bars and Breakies don't give a fuck about your ass. And deep down, if you are Latina, you should be worried about it, get their ass detained and deported if you is a U.S. citizen or not. That's another subject we will fucking talk. You and I, because we both are Latinos. So, I advise you, worry about your own fucking backyard and you have to worry about somebody else's. Worry about it with fucking your own community. Firstly, if you're a Latina, worry about these motherfucking racist son of bitches detain U.S. citizens or not, whether it's undocumented or not, and shipping out overseas without due process. That's where your ass need a fucking more priority than worry about somebody use a fucking N-word. Got it? Pendeja.
Girl, baby girl. Oh, how I don't think you thought this through before posting it. I think you missed the point where people were trying to say you are free to say the N-word all you want, but you are also free to deal with the consequences of your fucking actions. And since you wanted to advertise that you want to make the N-word great again, I'm giving you a platform. Go ahead. Say it all you want. Do it right here. Right now. Make that N-word great again. We're watching and waiting with anticipation. Kick fucking rocks.
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics.
Okay, freedom of speech. Say it. Say the word. Say it. You know, all you people with this freedom of speech bullshit. And y'all defending that shallow Hendrix bitch. Y'all really all bold, aren't you? But I doubt it very seriously you would go on the streets and pick a random black person and would say that word. And how would you like if someone called you the S slur? Would you like that? I'm quite sure you would not be happy about it. I just can't imagine if someone called you the S slur, anybody that you care about called you the S slur in the street. So you're just going to say, oh, just freedom of speech. Just brush it off. It'd be okay. Right, really? Really? That is one of the stupidest, dumbest opinions or talking points I've heard in my freaking life. I hate this world right now because of people like you. That's all. I have nothing else to say about this dumbass.
Sure affecting mine by telling me that I can't say it because I'm not black. So,
Go on, poo-poo, say it. Say it. Say it in front of about 4 or 5 black people. Say it. See, you can say what you want to say, but the consequences of your actions is what I'm gonna be eating my popcorn to. Say it. I'll say it with you. Okay? Let's go find about 6 black people. And you come with me and you say it over and over again. I want you to. Like I said, I say it with you. But what's going to be the consequence? You ready for that? You ready for your freedoms of the consequences? Right. Now, what if we called you a whip? Would you like that? Oh, okay. I didn't think so. But go ahead. Feel free. Freedom of speech.
Now, I don't know what Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter have to do with saying the N-word, but we're just going to digress on that part. But Mary Truth, I want you to know that I concur with what you just said about telling people what they can and cannot say. Yes, we are in concurrence. Because the thing you all get wrong is not that we are not telling you what you can and cannot say. We're telling you what you should and should not say in our presence. Because all that talking you all do, nothing in the Constitution of the United States says anything about freedom from consequences of your choice of freedom of speech. And remember, freedom of speech is what the government promised you. It's not what I promise you as someone standing and being the recipient of your slur. And your motivation for this video is in defense of Shiloh Hendricks.
with that said, the fact that they're trying to sue this woman, this white woman, they're trying to take her kid away from her because she used the N-word, just shows you how toxic cancel culture is. And this
The corpse-colored troglodyte that Mary is glizzy swallowing for, Shiloh Hendricks, as you all know from the viral video, she is the woman in the park in Rochester who decided to call a 5-year-old black child the N-word. And Mary there thinks we are really concerned that CPS is investigating Shiloh because she chose to sling a racial slur around directed at a child in a park with other children present, as she used her own child as a shield against responsibility. Yeah, we don't care. See, this is a case in point study when I talk about your actions are not free of consequences from people, not the government, because the First Amendment applies to what the government will do when it comes to free speech. But it does not exempt you from freedom of consequences in the right circumstances. And like I said, had this been the right circumstance, Shiloh would have gotten some different consequences. But I digress. And this is Shamaki Omar, the man behind the viral video of Shiloh Hendricks calling that 5-year-old the N-word. Now, I have had the opportunity to talk to Shamaki several times since the filming of that video. And we're going to go live together tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that's Wednesday, May the 21st. And we're going to talk about things that transpired before the viral video you saw and after the viral video you saw, and how it has impacted him and the threats his family has received since the release of that video. And we're going to talk about how what you don't notice in that video is that he put himself in between Shiloh Hendricks and the 5-year-old that she was pursuing. So join us tomorrow, Wednesday, May the 21st at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time here on my main page. It shouldn't be suspended by then. And Shamaki and I will have a conversation about the lead up, the filming of, and the aftermath of that viral video. All right. Look forward to seeing you all. And somebody tell Mary to bring her Bella. You all right? Yeah. Excuse me. Bella. That's my dog. She's female. All right. Yeah. Bring Mary by. Y'all have the day you deserve. See you tomorrow.
I took some screenshots of comments from her comment section so you guys can see what people dropped in there. You can please pause to read this comment. Now, the video is still up, like I said, for some reasons, and she doubled down in the comment, and she also did a response video to a stitch, which I'm gonna show you. Stay with me, guys. Let's have a look at this comment right here. So the comment says, "Come say it to me. Come to me, say it in my face to me, and be ready. I dare you. You don't get to say the N-word. It doesn't belong to you, Mary Truth." And she responded to that comment. She says, "What are you going to do? Get violence over me using my freedom?" With laughing emojis, as you can see. And the other comment says, "Actions have consequences. Simple." And of course, she responded. She says, "Assault is illegal. So yeah, actions do have consequences." With another laughing emojis. Seriously, I do not know why some people chose to trend in a very awkward way. You looked at this video over and over and over again, and you thought, oh, that's gonna make me trend. You decided to post this video, and now people are dragging you. People are stitching your videos. You are trending. So here is the response video she did to the black man that we saw his video. I just want us to please hear what she said, and I would love to know what you all think about this video. And like I said earlier, to the Hispanic people that are subscribed to my channel, I would love to read from you. Do you all claim her? Are you in support of her video? Because she said, "Make the word great again." Check this video out.
This is a direct message to the dude with a red beard. I'm glad you understand free will. We're in concurrence there. However, you said, if I were to say the N-word in front of you or in any other black person's presence, they have the authority to implement a consequence. However, they don't. You don't. If you implement a consequence that infringes on my life and liberty, you go to jail. And to all black people out there, don't allow people like him to influence you to believe that it's okay to commit violence against people who say things that offend you, because you are only becoming the very community you fought against.
Bombastic side eye.
So she did that video and she tagged him. I'm gonna play his response to her video. I need y'all to please stay with me.
This is a direct message to the dude with a red beard.
Yeah, I guess that would be me you're referencing, Mary. I guess you didn't like what I had to say about what you said about the usage of the N-word. Yeah, dude with the red beard. But Bella, you all right? You all right, Bella? Oh, Bella, that's my dog. She's female. But I referenced your name. I'm the dude with the red beard. So continue.
I'm glad you understand free will. We're in concurrence there.
Is that what you got from my video, Mary? See, this is why I don't like having back and forth with pseudo-intellectuals, because your ability to comprehend what is actually said is very limited. Let me remind you of what I actually said, and tell me, did I mention free will?
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N-word, that means a white person also can use the N-word, because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter.
Now, I don't know what Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter have to do with saying the N-word, but we're just going to digress on that part. But Mary Truth, I want you to know that I concur with what you just said about telling people what they can and cannot say. Yes, we are in concurrence. Free Will was somewhere minding its own business with Black Lives Matter, and you felt the need to just draw it into the conversation because, what, you want to prop up your pseudo intellect? Continue.
However, You said, if I were to say the N-word in front of you or in any other black person's presence, they have the authority to implement a consequence.
Again, is that what I said? Nothing in the Constitution of the United States says anything about freedom from consequences of your choice of freedom of speech. And remember, freedom of speech is what the government promised you. It's not what I promise you as someone standing and being the recipient of your slur. As you can see there, I was very specific. And even in the video, I am talking about certain black people who will not sit idly by while you use a slur in their presence. That doesn't mean all people that just happen to be black. But I digress once again. Continue.
However, they don't. You don't. If you implement a consequence that infringes on my life and liberty, you go to jail.
How is it that you all will fall on the point and still miss it? So I'm going to say this real slow for those in the back with Mary. In my video, I talk about consequences for actions. Nowhere in my video did I imply or state that there would not be consequences for my action if I chose to implement consequences for you choosing to use a racial slur towards me in my presence. You see how that works? As I said, you all will fall on the point and still somehow miss it. And those of y'all who follow me, did she say jail? Yep, she didn't do her research, but I do. And where I live, a simple assault is only a fine. But continue, Mary.
All black people out there, don't allow people like him to influence you to believe that it's okay to commit violence against people who say things that offend you. Because you are only becoming the very community you fought against.
And of course, this Bella. How you doing, Bella? Yeah, you want to go for a walk? Oh, okay. Just a minute. Let me finish this video. I apologize for the interruption again. That's Bella. She's my dog. She's female. Where was I? Oh, yeah. She would end that video with her proximity to whiteness by offering advice to black people who didn't ask for it. See, you can offer advice for what we didn't ask for, but when we ask you not to use a racial slur towards us, you want to stand on your freedom of speech to do so. Well, Mary, maybe this is what you should be worried about. While you're going around here capping for white supremacy, especially under the present administration, you should understand that you're only a phone call away from finding out how they really feel about you while you capping. But you know what, Mary? You don't care about that either. You're so caught up in capping for white supremacy that you believe your proximity to white supremacy is going to save you. You know what? I'm just going to leave it at that, because karma and fate are going to show you better than I can tell you. Now, you have the day you deserve.
I just wish and pray and hope that she sees my video. Mary, you need to stop. Listen, the internet is forever. Whatever you put out there is gone already. People are going to save it for tomorrow. Like, what does it take for people to do better? What does it take for people to do better? Anyways, you guys, I thought to react to this video. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. This is an obsession. This is clearly an obsession, because I don't see you making videos about Asians, making videos about other people except black people. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a lovely day. Bye.